survive in this world. Being human and being wrong. Everyone keeps telling me to grow up fast, and that is so tough. Can't wrap my head around it. Your idea rules, ego tripping too. We two people know we're in this world. Yeah, we're surviving, getting through anything, stay alive. It's fun, making hard, worthless game that never wins. Having the darkness in the end. 何が正しくて何が間違っているんだ。僕はただここで生きてると叫びたいだけ。I have voices calling my mind to them. I will never give up or this way anymore. No panic can stop me. This is the way I am. I said you drop it, baby, yeah. So this is the way I am, yeah.
Alright, welcome back to Hentai Prison. Let's get started. The story so far. Protagonist was thrust into a series of death matches with all hentai all over the city. In convenience stores, in gyms, in cafes, in karaoke joints. Keep the scale small. I don't want to draw all that. Yeah, my power is just to make win. But let me tell you, I come fast and peak fast, so I can make all the win I want as fast as I want. His ability Tumbleweed allowed him to conjure up whirlwinds. Though his ability was weak on the face of it, his street smarts and cunning allowed him to defeat far more powerful PSPers, one after another. As he fought and defeated his opponents, he came to know them.
私がちゃんと復習するまであなたには死なれたらすっごく困るんですよ先輩
I like how the silhouette is Eriko's silhouette. Might even be her. Maiming Pressman's daughter, for instance, is one of the most popular girls in school. With no real goal in life, she saw her coming revenge on protagonist as one of her sole joys in life. Easy to get along with too. Heroine 1, her ability, the city, lets her stop time. Can we give her a name already? It was the time to get into whatever her boyfriend was into. We don't need that much of that detail.
口のないものは私の操るがままそうでしょ
Not to please with her voice, we'll fix up. Who's voicing this? Who's voicing this? Well, there's only one voice actor. it's Sovereign. Also, for instance, the gentle shop attendant at the bakery the protagonist nicknamed Angel. Her sweet smile was, however, a facade. She used her PSP to drive off annoying customers and force them to buy leftover bread. She was a lust speaker, able to whisper orders into the ears that all things in the universe possesses, forcing inanimate objects to move at her will. Heroine 2 wielded the telekinetic power Coombrain Marionette Act 2. That's a handful. What's Act 1? Sofia Shigolenko. SS Sofia Shigolenko. Anyway, this power to hear her constantly whispering into your ear, binaural style, like shit talking and stuff. would not want to get into her bad side. No, gonna be honest.
ごめんなさいまし。待って許して。あいつらはどうなってもいいので。私少女ですわよ。バージンマーク差し上げますからね。
Yeah, you can tell who's the VA based on the silhouette, because you can tell this is Kusumari's VA. I recognize Kusumari's voice. So, and for instance, the rich girl who went to an expensive private school nearby. She was haughty and would always order the protagonist around. The haughtiness immediately melted away at any hint of danger. She was cowardly and a master of begging for her life with a fondness for getting choked out. Okay. Henpri, wielder the Le Petit Mort, has the ability to separate her spirit from her body to scout ahead or give directions. Back. She's based on Kusumari. Lemao. The four of them all end up hanging out together. While in regular contact, however, it would be a stretch to call them friends.
私はお父さんの復讐がしたいんです。能力を研究するために先輩と一緒にいるんですから。
Yeah, it does sound like Erica's VA.
私はクレーマーがいなくなったらそれでいい。
And Slipper Fairy's VA, yeah.
私以外が犯されたところでどうでもよくありませんこと？
All of them had a different goal in mind, and none of them got along particularly well. Yet one day they encountered a murder. She was bereft of evidence like all the other recent murders, and had a slight scent of PESP to it. Make it so that it smells like chestnut flowers when you use PESP. Sounds like the city's really gonna stink. There could be no question. There was a PESPer, serial killer. Since the group had bore witness to the aftermath, the perpetrator might come after them. Yeah, whoever did this might try to throw down with us. But listen, if there's a killer PSPer in the city, we gotta stop them ourselves. Inspired by the protagonist's passion, the heroines abandoned their quivering for resolution. They would fight. From now on, we're a neighborhood watch protecting the city. Neighborhood Watch Temp. Neighborhood Watch Temp. The Neighborhood Watch is kind of goofy to read. With a shared goal, the group began to get just a little closer. I like she's using IK here because it's easy, you know. Now, relatively above ground, she finds herself in a shockingly different environment.
それでは続けてチューリップ組変態進め !1,2!1,2!
She was immediately placed into the serious offenses ward. Her prisoner number is 0085, and she took on the nickname of Bomber.
1,2,1,2
Her criminality coefficient is a whopping 0.5. Life in the damn ward is wildly different from that of an average prisoner. Okay, so she's not used to all of this. So, prisoners are only allowed to walk on paved paths like these. So she doesn't know what it's like up here. She's basically like a fresh prisoner. They're always watching through the security cameras and will pop up to punch you the second you're out of line. So, be careful.
周囲
So, we had to teach her the ins and outs of living here. That over there, where all the workstations are, where all sorts of people go in for their prison jobs.
炭鉱以外にもいろいろあるんだね。
It's a strange feeling, considering how much longer she's been in the prison than I have.
このお盆を持って列に並ぶんです。A か B かで聞かれたら、立ち仕事の場合は A、座り仕事は B って答えるんですよ。
はい。
Because she spent so much time being quarantined underground, she seems uncomfortable being in crowded places. Wait, isn't she still the demolitions expert for the coal mine? I mean, that's her ability after all. That's her specialty after all, and that's also her nickname. So she gets to have the miner meal.
人いっぱいだ。こんなにたくさんいたのか。
ビビってたら横入りされて永遠と自分の番が回ってきませんよ。正面をきっと睨みつけておくんです。
That's cute. She does her best to get used to it, though.
はい、次、何？はい、ガガッと食べな。さあ、次。
ちゃんともらえた今日。
I'm proud of you. She used to get yelled at for being too quiet when getting her food. But now she's getting pretty used to it.
スープにゴミが入ってない。パンもカビは入ってないぞ。
Once again, life in the damn ward is widely different from that of an average prisoner.
すごいね。
Sure is. Even the smallest things have their gasping in awe, jumping in surprise, or beaming with joy.
おいしいな。
なら私の分もあげますよ。全部食べろ。
There's one other big change. I'm happy for you, Chisato. Wait, I mean, she is Chisato no longer. I'm happy for you, Izumi. Prisoner 1310 finally got her name back. Though Izumi lives elsewhere now, she still works as the explosives expert in the mine.
爆破は生きがい。炸裂すると気分スカッとする。
He's so full of life when make things blow up.
おい爆弾またどでけえ松岩が出てきやがった。サクッとやっちまってくれ。
はい。
She's no longer at the damn ward. She doesn't have to hide herself anymore. Since she's allowed to be present, she's been gradually building rapport with the coal miners.
相変わらず芸術的な葉っぱじゃねえかよな。見ろよこのキリハ。本日ラストの風俗嬢のやる気くらいまっさらいなくなってやがるぜ。
The coal miners have all avidly noticed who Izumi really is.
野郎ども、今日中にこの穴ぐらい端っこまで掘り進めちまうぞ。気合い入れてけよ。
I imagine they're keeping quiet for her out of respect for how they shared epic highs and lows of coal mining together. Now, while there are nice and friendly prisoners, there are also cruel and mean ones.
爆弾魔さんですね。最近重大犯罪網に入ってきたっていう。
She hasn't noticed you met before.
新人には特別なふりかけがあるんです。このほこりとかすみをたっぷりと麦飯にまぶして。
To someone who finds joy in and spreading their limited time on Earth, tormenting newbies, the weak-looking Izumi is a perfect target.
食事の取り替えはできないので、このまま食べるしかなくって。
She's so not used to someone who is used to much worse conditions than that.
試してみたい、試してみよう、そうしよう。
When the bullies come out, it's time for the Kumicho to make her appearance.
ずいぶん教育熱心じゃねえか。まったく顔役として感心しきりだよ。ドイツの漬け取りでそんな無様さらしてんだい。
どうして組長さんが？
役はこんな可愛らしいなりでも極道でね。旗への枝のもんなんだ。
ヤクザ！ こんなクラスの中で女子からはいじめられて男子からはスルーされてそうな子が。
そいつに猛者をつけるっていうのはすなわち旗絵組に宣戦布告したのと同じことだろ。
でも今のはよくある新人への教育で上下関係をはっきりさせる意味が。
へえ、この旗絵大会に都政の公職垂れるっていうのか。
だから一般的な通過儀礼というか大人になるための儀式に近くって。
そうかそうかい。てめえがそういう態度ならことは簡単だ。
なので私は悪くなくって当然の行為というか。
うめえ
私が食べます。
誇りおいしい。
I like that.
俺はどうかと思う。
I got some reservations.
おい、ここにはえげつないことする連中もいる。てめえの物差しで考えていいやつばっかりだと思うのは危険だって言ってんだろ。
ごめん組長。
Since they both live in the serious offenses ward, the Kumicho has been taking care of Izumi a lot.
ほら、いすみ。誇りの口直しにみかんでも食べな。
うまい。
Oh yeah, she really likes Mikan. Oh yeah, at least they remember that.
あんまり汁をこぼすんじゃねえよ、まったく。
She may be the younger one, but the Kumicho really feels like a nice onesan in the relationship.
しかし、まさかここに戻ってくることになるとはね。人生わからねえもんだ。
The Kumicho leans back in her chair. I'm guessing the Kumicho is the person for this thing right now. Therefore, we're gonna deal with Agatsuma Julia next. I feel it. It's a good deal. It's a good deal bigger than her. So her head sinks right into the headrest. It's great to be back. Warden Mizushiro offered me a reward for successfully neutralizing Yagao. My answer was clear and immediate. I wanted her to open the computer room to Team 19 again.
ここをクリックしたらエディターが出てきます。この棒が点滅してるときは文字が打てますから。
にちはせかい。
Oh, she literally said hello world. Konnichiwa isekai. Sekai. Not isekai. Holy shit, my mind was broken.
お前はローマ字打ちよりカナ入力の方がいいかもしれませんね。慣れたらそっちのが日本語は早いですし。
Her environment, her life, a lot has changed. But what's changed the most is Izumi herself.
これからは私自分でパソコン打ち込むよ。
She presses the enter key with a trembling index finger.
前に話したプロットの変更忘れないうちに書いとかなきゃだ。
I really appreciate that.
ところで紅林のお嬢ちゃん、ここいらの備品の確認をしなければならねえんだ。
She lets out a triumphant snort as she faces modern technology.
それが貸し出しの条件だったらしいですね。
Izumi is far more motivated
ど
than
のポンコ
before.
ツから行きますか。
Izumi!
なんだゼラマン。
I point to myself. Surichiro. She freezes up. Kurokane Izumi.
黒金いすみ。
Minato Shuichiro.
あ
She freezes up again. We got a freeze on our hands.
パソコンがかい。
とりあえず再起動してください。
Where do I press?
前の方にボタンがあるでしょ。
I don't see anything that looks like a button. So I press her cheek instead. Oh, we got something.
治った？
Yep.
おう、よかったな。
名前
My name. My nama. Namae wa Shuichiro. Wait, what is... Never mind, I don't know. 名前
知ってるけど。
I want you to call me that. Calling her by her real name. I'm calling her by her real name. So I want her to call me by mine, making us stand on even footing. She freezes up again. Let me push the other side.
フリーズしてない。わかった。
She looks down, playing with her bangs. Quite a bit of time passes.
修一郎
Okay, she's developing feelings. There we go. With that, the first step of Operation First Names is a success. It's only one of them, but this is progress.
おい、何を遊んでやがる。とっととこっち来て手伝いな。
この化石みてえな PC が何台あると思ってんです？
ごめん
Team 19 gets along a little better than before. This is probably a result of sharing a goal and having to work together more. Seeing it all, I find myself feeling oddly pleased. I feel a hot, massive emotion building up from my belly. Right now, I really feel it.
どうしたよ、ボン。
I really feel like giving this my everything. There's only one way to describe how I'm feeling.
息健康
Yeah, that's it. I'm totally Iki Kenko.
ああそうだね
全肯定は相手をダメにするぞ。
Iki Kenko. Iki Kenko.
生き生き健康
何でも肯定してくれるボットですか？
My team has smiled and keeps smiling. It's almost unbelievable how happy just that makes me. The first curious thing I realized is how light I started to feel. The ability to walk freely without anyone minding me. The ability to simply breathe in fresh air and exhale without complaint. For the first time in my life, I realized how wonderful these mundane things are.
俺したいな
How could I know? I do what I always do when I want an answer. Turn to books. Plenty of books of various genres are in the education corner. I pick a book off the chaotic, disorganized shelf.
ロリコンでもわかる動物のしつけ方
This fucking series, man.
講義の意味では動物か
I've lived past the preface to get to the substantial table of contents. It looks like the methods are categorized by type of dobutsu.
猫
Neko. One can really tell how popular Neko are from how long their section is. I flip it to see what it says.
猫はお尻の付け根を叩くと性的快感に近いものを覚えとても喜ぶんだよ
What? Is that real, chat? What? No, seriously, what the fuck?
こんな小さな女の子も満足に気持ちよくできないザコザコお兄ちゃんでも子猫くらいは喜ばせられるでしょ修一郎
What is it, Isu? Huh? Huh? Hmm? It looks like he liked it. Could it be Ashi? What just happened?
さあ、愛じゃないですか？
Maybe I made it up to him just a little bit. That wasn't an attack? No. No. This isn't nearly enough.
ボンに心の機微ってやつはちっとばかし早かったかな。
Hmm? After all, you saved my life. I almost can't imagine myself before I met you. Now, I'm truly and finally happy.
今回の件はよく働いてくれましたね。
The warden's manner is formal, but I feel her satisfaction as she places her elbows on the desk. I could not have done it without you, ma'am. No one can make massive, sweeping changes to the total criminality coefficient shared among all prisoners. What we can do, however, is move said score around, namely, move ours. You really have quite the network.
この程度。
I thought you were just bluffing.
あんまり舐めたこと言うと前歯引っこ抜きますよ。
Those who have fallen into the damn war generally never return to the surface. So I pulled a little trick to bring back the dead. First, I had her die, in a clear, obvious way with plenty of witnesses. We had the Kanchu understand that this was dressed up as her being executed for causing a bomb scare. They know all too well that the problems that the dead in the prison can bring after all. To cover up the bomb scare, the warden gave number 1310 an official criminality coefficient. The ability to create scores for inmates is a power afforded to the warden by the Ministry of Justice itself. Inmates with life sentences have scores of 0.99. Not my dunk.
歯を抜いたら舌も抜きやすくなりますからね。
Moreover, she hasn't sent in Captain America's post-mortem paperwork yet. Moving 0.49 of Izumi's score to him will leave him with a clean 1.0, allowing the prison to file him under executed. With the remaining 0.5, she would become a bona fide member of Tula prison under her new name, Horakane Izumi. To those who only look at numbers and totals, nothing has changed. This is how we brought someone back to the surface from the underworld.
いいでしょう。さて、夕顔監視長、失敬。夕顔刑務官はチューリッププリズンで最も力を持つ人物でした。ですが残念ながら、私の期待していたほどの能力は彼女にはなかったようですね。
Yugao Hazuki has been disgraced. Losing her title as a Kanshicho, she has fallen back to square one as a mere correctional officer. I saw her once. She was walking weakly, dragging her leg. She likely has not found a replacement cane. It was a sad sight to see. Worse for her, she reeked of urine when they rescued her from the mine. People have taken to calling her the piss queen since then. The old folk remedy of putting urine on bee stings probably has something to do with that. As someone mocked the same way, I understand how she feels. Unfortunately, ma'am,
いいえ、むしろあれだけの体現総合を口にしていながらこの程度だったか。という赤涼感すら覚えます。所詮は器ではなかった。
despite her words, her tone is plain. It doesn't sound like she's describing the potential heir she expected the most out of.
そんな夕顔刑務官にあなたは同情しますか？
No, not at all. I don't think a thing about it. I don't feel bad for her. I don't think this was a natural conclusion for her either. I just did what I had to do for my goal.
そう、それは結構。
She nods, seeming satisfied for some reason.
これは夕顔刑務官から回収したものです。
Draws a black object on the desk. It's my rehabilitation journal.
中は改めました。内容はよくわかりませんでしたが、あなたのものに間違いなくて。
That's right, ma'am. It looks like she doesn't know about the duck route yet. I do want it up my sleeve as a trump card.
日記を残すことは良いことです。公正の一助となるでしょう。落書きはやめて、しっかり毎日つけなさい。
Yes, ma'am. I take my journal and put it on my lap.
私は監視長への試練は2年。少なくとも1年はかかるであろうと想定していました。ことは難重を極めると考えていましたが、この1ヶ月、よく頑張りましたね。
Your teachings have been very helpful, ma'am.
謙遜はいいのよ。あなたはよくやった。違って？
Warden Mizushiro surprises me with a gentle smile. It feels strange to me. I did work really hard.
ええ、そうでしょうとも。
It feels like my heart is warming up.
あなたの言うプリズン真の正常化にあたって、喫緊の問題は残り2名の監視長です。
There are two Kashichos left. Agatsuma Julia and Sofia Shikolenko.
たとえどれだけ清廉潔白な看守であろうと、強力な抑制装置を持つ人間が非常に危険であることは言を待たないでしょう。そして警備隊の指揮権は シコレンコ監視長に移行しました。ならば次にどの語尾を正すべきかわかりますね。
Wait, Sophia? Okay. Sovereign is our next target. Okay, interesting. They have Julia last. Okay, it makes sense because she's still a mystery character, so interesting. We go for Sovereign next. She'll be the subject of our next trial. Luckily for Kurobayashi, this will get her what she wants.
もしもし。久しぶり。元気よ元気。そっちは？そう今年も仕事が忙しくて、次のボンクレもちょっと難しそう。ごめんって。年末には絶対帰るから。白菜ありがとうね。同僚と鍋して。あらほんとね。ほうれん草が？容器はいらんのよ。大鍋がないけ、煮浸しなんか余裕作らんのよ。お母さんもほうれん草ばっかり配っちゃつまらんよ。週産多いけ、男の人は尿道結石に。結婚はできまあね。それいいね。相手がおらんと結婚できんじゃろ。
Man. Anyway, never mind.
やね。やけ仕事は。そりゃそういね。私がおらんとみんな。孫の顔が見たいんはわかるんやけど、白しく言いなさんな。私やってやらんにゃいけんことが。じゃあまた電話するから。体には気をつけて。はい。おういつからいたのかしら、このわんぱく坊主は。
Wait, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Higuchi Sensei raises her hands as per usual as I come out of the duck.
盗み聞きは趣味が悪いぞ。
I've been arrested for a worse hobby.
そりゃそうだ。
She rose to my head, laughing slightly. For some reason, Amatsu-kun is reacting to her change of behavior.
よし、いいでしょう。ぽっくりと折れたおかげでくっつくのも早かったから、もうギプス取れますよ。
I stopped by Higuchi Sensei's office on my way back from the warden's. I want her to check my injuries. That feels weird.
こんなのあっても邪魔なだけでしょうに。
I used it as a bat to play baseball with Ozawa and Kugitani-san.
いけないって言いましたよね。このやんちゃ坊主ったら。
My shoulder dislocated 3 times. She shakes my head again. I quite like that.
痛かった？ごめん。まだ響くよね。
I'm okay. That's the reason why I'm being cheeky.
けどね、あんまり危ないことしたらいけんよ。前にも言ったけど、今度は骨折じゃ済まないかもしれないんだから。
I'll do my best.
気をつけますな。まったく君はプリズンきっての親の子だね。
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'll be able to follow her advice. There's still a lot I need to work on.
ゲームのためにね。いや、君の底なしの精神力には簡単させられますよ、先生は。
I've been allowed to use the computer room this time, see? I hand her a piece of paper. I finally managed to transcribe the plan I had put together.
なにドスケベエスプ物語。一つの町が舞台で、そこで戦うエスパーたちの話なんだね。
I wanted to show it to Sensei, so I hid it in my ass until now.
主人公はもともとチンピラ。なるほど。これはあぶれた存在であることを表現しているんだ。
That's Higuchi Sensei, talking to herself while reading the paper.
この特殊な能力を持つデスパーっていうのは 希少性っていう意味で変態のメタファーなのかな。愛に目覚めて更生する主人公っていうのは修一郎さんが表現に目覚めたってことだよね。街を守ることを決めるっていうのは多分自分たちが認められるっていうことで、街を愛するようになるっていうのは自分の住んでるプリズンを肯定するってことか。主人公が母親を守るためにっていうのは愛のなかった両親への欲求かな。これは褒められることに飢えているって。
I feel uncomfortable somehow. It's like my inner thoughts are being exposed, and frankly, that's unpleasant.
ああ、ごめんね。せっかく持ってきてくれたのに変なこと言って。
Well, you know, she wasn't analyzing it as from a perspective of someone who, well, she's a counselor, so you know, it's okay. I haven't expected to have such feelings towards Higuchi-sensei. I like her a lot, so I'll forget this.
それでプリズンの正常化か。確かに私もここは少しおかしいと思ってるけど。
Looks like Warden Mrs. Shiro is testing people to find a successor.
次の標的はソーニャさん。
I look at her desk. That infamous selfie is sitting on it. Are you against it?
そうなような、そうじゃないような。
She crosses her arms and tilts her head.
私はまあどちらかといえばソーニャさんが監視長、私的強制処遇官っていう役割を無理に背負う必要はないと思ってるから。
Isn't promotion a good thing?
この年になると必ずしもそうとは限らないのさ。
She winks. I don't get what she means by that.
問題は方法の方かな。ねえ修一郎さん、これからソーニャさんを何かしらの方法で暴力的、もしくはそれに類する方法で無力化。
Yes.
そうなるとどうなる？
Command will be transferred to Agatsuma Kashicho, and things will be a mess again. I've been thinking about it as well. And the command of the Tokubetsu Keibitai slides to someone else every time we defeat the Kashicho. The same thing will happen when Sovereign is defeated.
でもね、相手を無力化する方法は暴力だけじゃないでしょ？
What do you mean?
修一郎さんは今私のことを殴れる？
If that's what you want.
ああ、待て立たないで。拙者殴られたくはねえ。
Then I won't punch you.
つまりはそういうことだ。
If you like your opponent, it's hard to hurt them. If you're loved by an enemy, they're no longer an enemy, I guess. Is that the best approach?
できるならその方がいいし、それに何より君が安全だ。
Sumari, it's about I.
できないかな。
If you say so. If she says so. I hate it when it's essentially like her being the same line. I'll try her way. Not to brag, but Sovereign hates me. Konnichiwa.
いびつな顔の変態が。
If that's how True acts when I greet her. Not only love, but civil conversations are out of the question. I need Sovereign to like me, but I don't know what kind of person she would like. So I'll ask someone of the opposite sex who is close in age.
好きになった人が好きかな？
That makes no sense.
本当のやつ？お姉ちゃん恋愛の話ってすごい苦手で聞いてるだけで気持ち悪くなるの。しゅうちゃんも知ってるでしょ？
Onegai?
そうだね。強いて言うなら面白い人は好きだよ。
Funny people.
いつも冗談言って笑わせてくれるような人だったら一緒にいて楽しいもんね。
Is that so?
でも結婚だとまたちょっと変わってくるかもね。ずっといるとなんか疲れそうだものね。
Is that so? Is that so? I got her. It's the line. Is that so? I think to myself.
なんだてめえ、ギプス外れたのかよ。せっかく野球しようと思ったのによ。
Ozawa, I'm not going to marry Sovereign What the fuck? Where'd this come from, bro? I mean, from his perspective, I get I get the call, but it's like, how is it this is how he understood the call when it's Odessa?
そうだろうね。
So I'll do something funny.
あのかんぴょう女が急に降格したせいでまたこっちの仕事が増えた。しかも特別警備隊の指揮なんて、なんで私がそんなことまで。
監視長、
どうした？
0720番が陰部を露出しています。
どういうことだ？どういうことだ？
It's a Jordan.
勃起だこれは。
Nonsense.
なんなんだそれ。
It's funny, right?
不愉快だ。
He's not laughing at all, Amatsu-kun.
必死に考えたんだが、
私の前で一物と会話などする
He's angry.
なあ、
な。どうやらお前は事の重大さが分かっていないようだな。特別警備隊を呼べ。
赤もぎ、ここに。
こいつは取り押さえろ。勃起してる。
ボッケ？
0720番がそう言ったんだよ。
What does nonsense mean?
いきなり正常になるな。
Wait, did she say bokke?
ボッケ？
Oh, it does sound like. Is that a pun for like? I just realized the words sound like the same as for erection. So I'm like, wait a second. Anyway, Amatsu-kun, what does bokke mean?
だから弾痕と会話するなと言っているだろう。
え、何言ってるの？
She's strange.
あ、そうなんだ。
こいつと話してると私まで頭がおかしくなる。
I like how that the Sakamogi's like, yeah, I agree. After that, Sovereign starts hyperventilating.
神経性の症状です。帰りましょう。
Thanks to that, they leave without punishing me.
お前本当に嫌い。
Now she hates me even more. My plan was supposed to be perfect. While journaling, I asked Amatsu-kun, what happened?
もしかしたらソフィーヤ氏は面白い人が好きじゃないのかもしれない。
I failed to consider this possibility. No, he doesn't get why it wasn't funny. What should we do?
次の案を考えてみよう、周一郎。
I'm trying to come up with a new strategy, but I can't think of one. Let's ask Kugitani-san. When I'm in trouble, Kikuchi-sensei and Kugitani-san always help me. The atmosphere is rather calm compared to a workday. It feels a bit warmer than usual in the cold Tula prison.
いないようだね。
Yeah, Kugitani-san is not under the tree on the yard. Instead, a girl is hanging on the parallel bars as usual. That's Yomi, the girl Kugitani-san dotes
ジョ
on.
ージ、いない。いつもこの時間、留守。
Oh, Choji Kugitani. Okay, that's good to know his full name. We know where he is.
私も知らない。だから伝言、聞く。
I turn on my heel. That's not something I can ask about a random girl. On days off, once you get out of your cell, you can't go back until dinner time. What should I do now? I'll go meet with the others. Team 19's members should be free. The Kumicho might have some Yakuza business to take care of, but if I ask, maybe she could spare me some time. It'll be fun to gather and talk about the game. Now I'm pumped to see the others. I'm in a great mood.
嬉しいな。
Kurabiyashi will be happy to hear that our next target is softened. I reflexively closed the door. Okay, I guess this is how he learns their Shimai. I opened the door slightly. Speak of the devil. Kurabiyashi and Sovereign are inside.
騙し討ちのような真似をしてすみません。でもこうでもしないとゆっくり話もできないから。いつも忙しくて私と一緒にいる時間を作れないんですよね。 ちゃんと話がしたかったからこれまで会話ができなかったんですよね。
Saffron doesn't answer. She glares somewhere, her face averted.
そう思って私セッティングしたんですよ。ここなら誰も来ません。人払いは済んでいます。ほらあの看守いるでしょ。私たちは2万って呼んでるんですけど、あいつは金を払えば大抵のことは見逃してくれるんです。それほど手間のかからないお願いなら金額次第で聞いてくれます。
Oh, Saffron's not gonna like that. I look around and notice that the rehabilitation center is empty. I didn't see it when I came, but there is a sign saying to close today. Good that guards Kanchu's dorm for inquiries.
だからね、ここなら本当のことを言っても大丈夫なんですよ。
Kurobayashi smiles, clasping her hands in front of her chest. I never heard her talk with such a flirtatious tone before. Still, no answer from Saffron.
知り合いから聞きました。警備隊を指揮することになったんですよね。まあそれも知り合いがやったことなんですけど、それでまたお仕事が忙しくなって満足に休むことすらできなくなったんじゃありませんか。そんなことをしていたら身が持ちませんよ。だから私と一緒に帰りましょう。
No answer. But Kurobayashi continues her plea.
二人で暮らしましょう。ちゃんと蓄えだってあるんですよ。私も大きくなりましたからたくさんお金を稼ぎました。
Okay, I feel like this is gonna be a repeat of the conversation they had in her route. So let's see.
これからは私が養ってあげます。任せてください。だいたいあなたは元より誰かに命令するなんて向いてないんですよ。だって昔からいつも優しくて親切で天使のような慈悲にあふれていましたもん。そう、私が生まれた時からその優しさにつけ込むなんて私は許せません。だからね、私と一緒に脱毛。
Saffron grabs her by the collar. She lifts Kurobayashi slowly. There's a big height difference between at this point. She brings Kurobayashi on her toes with one hand. Yet Kurobayashi doesn't seem to realize that she's being strangled. Since they didn't resolve their previous their issues, so you know how if you guys remember how Saffron has like she always had this desire to kill Kurobayashi, so I'm guessing she basically exploded here. She glances around nervously and perplexed.
いつもそうだ。
She's not messing around.
なところまで私をどれだけ逃げても
I can feel her bloodlust in the air.
殺してやろうか。
That's not just an empty threat. She looks like she's about to do it. Bro, she's red. You just know.
やっとこっち向いてくれた。
She looks ecstatic.
ほんと綺麗な顔。
She glances over here, but ignores me and runs off.
待ってねえ、待ってくださいよ。もう私を置いていかないで。
Kurobayashi murmurs, collapsing on the ground.
こんばんはゼーナマン、遅いですよ。
The level of cope is high. She has to act. When I see Kurobayashi the next day, she's full of energy.
あれこんにちはかな。まあどうでもいいですよね。ようやく昨日備品チェックが終わったんですから、やっと待ちに待ったゲームが作れるわけですよ。
I'm guessing if this is like the thing that happened in the infirmary the following day. She was like, "Oh, I had a bad dream," and that's reality. Then she'll break down. All right, I have a feeling he's gonna bring it up somehow.
さて今日も一丁やったりますか。
I mean, it's kind of obvious from her voice. She's in 100% cope. Her enthusiasm feels out of place. Kotobayashi.
はい、何ですか。
Why are your eyes so wide open? She's really forcing it. Suddenly, she bursts into tears. I feel bad for her now. I'm like, she's crying waterfalls. Kotobayashi! Good. I've only seen someone like that. I've only seen someone cry like that in one. What the fuck? What is he talking about, bro? Where'd this come from, man? Well, I don't watch One Piece, but like, what the fuck?
お前他に言うことないのか。
こいつはどういう了見だい。
Micha. Izumi.
ピスみてえな泣き方してるじゃねえか。
They literally do refer to One Piece. I don't. Okay, so you know what? I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna ask about it. That's what I said.
ドバドバしてんの。どうしたの。
I explained briefly.
ソフリンと紅林のお嬢ちゃん。
Apparently, I didn't hallucinate yesterday.
首絞め。
She was alone, trying to persuade Sovereign, but not with her usual intimidation. It felt more like a plea. Since she said she wanted her to quit, I thought she hated Sovereign. She can be strict, and sometimes gives out punishments without reason, so it wouldn't be surprising. She loves Sovereign.
好きに決まってるじゃありませんか。当然でしょ。
I like that. I really like that. Man, Noah and Sovereign's VAs, man. they're the real deal. Apparently, it's obvious. What do you like about her?
まず顔がいい。
Kao.
体も。
Karada.
あの人が腕を上げた時の脇を通って腰までのラインが綺麗すぎてるのに。
What the fuck? You can't.
あの曲線の二次関数が知りたい。
Quadratic function of her curves. Quadratic function.
y イコール x 事乗で。
How would you care to know?
全然タトゥーで彫るし。 母姫もそれにするし。
RIP Y イコール X の2乗。
It's pretty clear that she likes her a lot.
数学ぐらいの夢みたいな母姫だな。
But I don't think that's something to get so worked up about.
なのに全然私の言うこと聞いてくれなくて。
Her behavior is blatantly strange. She always has a cool and embodied expression, but now she's crying like a maiden. Otome.
私はカレンダー作りたいくらい好きなのに。
Why would you make a calendar? That much?
ソビアシコレンコ日替わりカレンダーを。
No one needs that.
チューリッププリズンオフィシャルグッズとして売り出したら爆売れ間違いなしでしょうか。
情緒不安定。
What a spectacle.
これが本当のチューリップバブルとかって。
Bro, she's breaking down. It's breaking down so bad.
な
Calm down, Kobayashi.
な
You'll attract the Kanshi.
あ何の騒ぎか貴様だ。それ来たぞ。何をキャンキャンと気持ちよさそうな強制を上げているか。感度が4500倍にでもなったのか。こちらは胃感度19000倍だ。もうそれで何をしていた。
いいね。
なぜ0721番は泣いている。お腹痛くなっちゃったか。
Himeru. Never change, Himeru. Never change. I still feel bad. Her DLC didn't come to this to the English translation. She doesn't have any merch.
悪の根源
仁義もわきまえねえやからがよ。なんで自分が悪いみたいな感じになる。貴様もいつまでそんなワンピースみたいな泣き方をしているんだ。早く泣きやめ。
Okay. I don't know too much about One Piece, man. I fucking actually hate it, but like, okay, it kind of makes sense when I try to remember all throughout the years when there was a time I saw some One Piece character cry. I think I totally understand.
いきなり泣きやめな。
Officer Yamagishi looks disgusted but relieved that she stopped crying.
貴様たちはおばさま。いや、所長から特別にこの部屋を貸し出しされているのだから、とやかく言うつもりはない。
Well, welcome back to reminding us that you're a nepo hire.
しかし、今度また騒ぎを起こしたらそうはいかん。誰かしら刑務官の監視をつけるから、そのつもりでな。
I remember Sofrin making a similar face yesterday. Don't cry, Kobayashi. We'll make you a calendar someday.
ウィキペディアも。
Wikipedia page. At a Wikipedia page.
ウィキペディアって
They actually see it. Wikipedia. Kobayashi wouldn't be this upset about Kanshi disliking her.
たまに嘘書いてあるネットの辞書みたいなの。
Their relationship is not just the average Kanshi prisoner relationship. We start piecing our pieces of information together. Kobayashi spent a long time living with
生
Sofrin.
まれた時から一緒だったって。
しかも一緒に帰ろうって言い方をしていたんだろ。
Dumari, that means. Yeah, no doubt. Alright, let's hear it, Ichiro. Let's hear your jury. Something must have happened. Something outrageous for sure.
まあ人生ってのは山あり谷あり、いろんなことがあるもんさ。元気を出しなよ。こんな思いをするぐらいなら花屋さんに生まれたかった。
そんなに
Anyhow,
ほら、せっかくの綺麗なお顔が台無しだぞ。こいつで鼻かみな。
seeing her like that makes me strangely sad.
チーンしてチーン
I want her to have a good time, just like Izumi. I want Kobayashi to cheer up. For that, I'm willing to use any means, no matter how dirty they are.
私ソフィー・ヤシコレンコ。近くの小学校に通う女の子だよ。
I like how she's using a different voice right now. Where is she acting then? Where is she acting right now? Is this one of those gym things that...
お母さんが日本人でお父さんが海外の人なの。私みたいなこのことをハーフって言うんだって。
I like how her can also do this voice. Well, we already know what Taika's voice actress sounds like when she's trying to do a Kizzy voice, and I really like that.
周りと違う金色の髪をしているから男子にいじめられるのだけがちょっと嫌かな。そのことをお父さんとお母さんに言ってもあんまりお話聞いてくれなくて。でもこんなことで負けちゃダメだよね。だって私今日からお姉ちゃんになるんだもん。赤ちゃんどんな子かな。どんな子でもいいんだ。だって私の妹になるんだもん。素敵なお姉ちゃんになるために頑張らなくっちゃ。
私ソフィーア・シコレンコ、今年で10歳になったよ。クラスで身長が一番高くなって男の子からいじめられることもなくなりました。
I really like her K2 voice.
でもそんなことはいいんだ。今はもうお家が大変。ああ、よしよし、お腹空いたんだね。ご飯用意するからね。学校から帰ってきてすぐに子供の面倒を見て、家のお掃除をしてご飯を作って寝かしつけるのが私の役割なんだ。本当は友達と一緒に遊んだり習い事がしたいんだけど、お母さんとお父さんあんまり家に帰ってこなくって。でも2人を責めちゃダメだよね。だって2人ともお仕事が忙しいんだもん。私はお姉ちゃんだもん。このくらい当然だよね。ソフィーア・シコレンコです。今年から中学生。
I hear that intonation, inflection where she starts to sound a little older. Her VA is really good, or at least I feel like I recognize the difference.
妹のノアも大きくなってよく外で一緒に遊ぶようになりました。ノアは歩くのも喋るのも早くって、もしかしたら天才なんじゃないかなって。姉バカすぎるかな。でもこの子私と同じですごくかぶれやすい体質みたいで、普通のお洋服じゃダメだから今縫い物の練習をしてるの。大きくなったらノアとお揃いの服でお出かけできたらいいな。
The Sylvia Shikolenko line.
そんなことを考えていたら久しぶりに帰ってきた両親がスーツの男の人を連れてきました。
Oh, damn, man.
ノアにテストを受けさせるとかで妹は嫌がっていたけれど、お母さんにお願いされてやるように頼みました。あの子2人の言うことは全然聞かないのに、不思議と私の言いつけだけは絶対に守るんだ。けどあれは何のテストだったんだろう。結果が出たら教えるって言ってたけど。ソフィーアです。15歳になりました。そろそろ高校受験が近づいてきます。あっという間の3年間でしたね。
Okay, it should be obvious to you guys now that she's a little older. That voice acting, man.
ところで前にノアが受けたのは子供向けの知能テストだったそうです。
Wait, what is this? Like her own diary or something? I mean, obviously, it feels like a diary, but like,
どうやらノアはとても IQ が高いみたいで、海外に行けば飛び級で進学することもできるということでした。勉強だけじゃありません。ノアはどんなことをやらせてもずっと年上の私より得意なんです。外見も外国の血が濃く混じっている私より日本人的なノアの方が愛嬌がありました。それが分かって以来、両親はよく家に帰ってくるようになりました。でもお父さんとお母さんは喧嘩ばっかり。どちらがノアの主導権を握るかいつも言い争いをしています。私のことはノアを説得する道具だと思っているように感じました。そのことを考えるとなんだかお腹のあたりがキューッとなって、もうずっと勉強に集中できません。私はこの子のお姉ちゃんなのに変だよね。ソフィーア・シコレンコです。16歳になりました。
oh, just 1 year later.
私は家を出ました。なんと七ヶ浜歌劇学校に合格して寮に入ったんですよ。西の宝塚、東の七ヶ浜とも称される歌劇専門の学校で私は被服学科に進学したんです。
Oh, she started out with okay, I thought she started out with the acting thing. Okay, I guess it kind of makes sense considering she already learned how to sew and do stuff with clothes earlier. So
ノアの服を縫っていたから裁縫は得意なので、将来は舞台衣装のデザイナーになりたいんです。
okay, now what got her to go to acting from stage designer?
合格率25倍の難関を突破したので両親も褒めてくれるかと思ったんですけど、やっぱり私にはあんまり興味がないみたい。でもいいんです。私には私の人生があるんですから、とにかく頑張らなくっちゃと思った矢先に、なぜか花形である歌劇科への転科を指導されました。
Oh, she was asked to move. Okay.
私は身長が高くてハーフだから男役をやってほしいそうです。普通はバレエの経験がないといけないはずだから特例なんだって。
I could see why she didn't. She had to struggle at the beginning then, because if she originally enrolled to become like a costume designer or anything related to fashion, then only because she just happened to have the features, you know, she didn't have like the stuff to become an actress to start with. So she had a lot of catching up to do. Oh, okay. I totally understand why she got super angry when Noah just effortlessly becomes takes her role.
被服を諦めるのは少し残念だけど、学校の偉い人や OB の人たちがみんな言うんだから、きっとそっちの方がいいに決まってますよね。
Well, that's her mistake, trying to please everyone.
期待に応えるために剣道部に入って体作りも始めました。姿勢も良くなるし、きっといつか役に立つと思います。
Okay, that explains why she's in the Kendo Club. I was actually wondering why she joined the Kendo Club in the first place.
ノアからは3日にあげず手紙が届くけど、最近は返事をサボりがち。でも優しい子だからきっと分かってくれると思います。とにかく今が頑張り時だと思うから頑張るぞ。ソフィーア・シコレンコです。18歳になりました。歌劇家の生活も随分慣れました。最初は被服科出身ということもあっていじめられたりもしたけれど、負けじと頑張った結果ですね。後輩も増え、来年は高校を卒業して余科1年生に進級します。2年後には本科1年生になり、あの夢の舞台に立てるかもしれないんです。そう思うと一層レッスンにも気合が入りますよね。そんな折に実家から連絡がありました。ちょくちょくノアのことで戻ってこいとは言われていたんですが、どうやらノアがパソコンを使った犯罪行為を繰り返していて、ついに警察に指導されたそうなんです。それ以来数週間おきに実家に帰る生活が始まりました。私が戻ってくるとノアは不思議と犯罪行為をやめるそうなんです。
What kind of criminal behavior exactly? Although, okay, I kind of forgot what exactly she was doing before. I mean, she could be cyber stalking her on Esan, but also she could be doing this because she wanted to get her Esan to oh yeah, you know, she's just attention seeking from her Esan.
長時間のレッスンに加えて長距離の移動は大変だけれど仕方がありませんよね。だって私はあの子の姉なんですから。ソフィーアです。成人を迎えました。余科2年生になり、来年にはついに本科1年生です。舞台に上がることができる学年です。実は私、もう新人公演の出演が決まっているんです。早くだけど次につながる大切な舞台です。だからこれからは今まで以上に頑張らなくちゃいけません。
お姉ちゃん。
そんな時にノアが現れました。妹は私を追いかけて七ヶ浜にやってきました。演劇家で半年やっただけのバレエで首席を取ったそうです。ノアには不思議な花があってすぐに話題になり、たった半年で舞台の出演が決まりました。研究生が舞台に上がったことはなく、これは異例の大抜擢だそうです。
Oh yeah, you know what? Going through the story in this manner, yeah, that hits harder, right?
抜擢があれば代わりに落ちる人間もいます。それが私でした。姉の私は妹に敗北して役を追われました。ここだけは、舞台の上だけは私は妹よりも優れていると思っていました。もうここに私がいてもいい場所はありません。退学届はすぐに受理されました。いろんな人から止められたけど、心の底から残念がってくれる人はいませんでした。
Damn. Oh man. that only means that she really was barely hanging.
それもそのはずです。だって私より優れた妹がもういるんですから。ソフィーヤです。21歳になりました。本科への進学を決定、私は4年生の大学に3年時から編入しました。珍しいけどそれほど特殊なことではないんですよ。目下の問題はお金でした。両親は離婚してしまい、もう戻る家がなくなっていたんです。学費は父が出してくれたけど、なんとか住む場所を見つけて私はバイトに明け暮れました。私は新しい自分の夢を見つけることにしたんです。だって舞台だけが人生じゃありません。私にはもっと生きがいを感じられる何かがあるかもしれないじゃありませんか。
I like how she's really positive even up to this point. The prison really did change her, I guess.
だからいろんなバイトをして様々な人と出会って価値観を広げようと思いました。
来ちゃいました。
そんな時、妹は私の部屋の前に立っていました。
ずいぶん探すのに時間がかかっちゃいました。あの人、お父さんがどこに住んでるのか言えないって言うんですよ。ひどいですよね。
Man, Noah really doesn't even care about her parents. But I can imagine. I mean, it's totally understandable. I can also imagine her because their parents were not there. You know, they were only there if it was who they served their selfish interests and all. So
父には絶対に教えないでほしいと言っていたのに、ノアは何かしらの手段で探し出したと言います。私が学校はどうしたのかと尋ねると、
やめました。
私は目の前が真っ暗になっていきました。
お姉ちゃんがいない学校に何か意味あるんですか？
oh man, that's gonna make her angry.
望む人間に才能が与えられるわけではないことくらい私にも分かっていました。
お姉ちゃん、開けてください。お姉ちゃん。
けれどそれがこんなに残酷なことだとは思いませんでした。それから私の生活はひどいものでした。夢を探すこともやめ、最低限のバイトで食いつなぎ、単位を取るためだけに大学へ行きました。けれど法律には全く興味が湧かないし、やりたいこともないし、ただただ空虚な毎日が過ぎていきました。
Man, I feel bad for Sovereign. Seriously. Like, we already know this from the previous round, but man, it hits harder, man. Although, I don't know.
そんな時、知り合いからとある NPO 法人のボランティアに参加しないかと誘われました。そこは非行少年、少女の社会復帰を手助けするところで、ひどい家庭環境によってトラウマを抱えた子供たちが必死に立ち直ろうとしていました。そこで私は深い感銘を受けました。この子たちに比べたら私の苦しみなんてちっぽけじゃありませんか。
Interesting. Okay, that's an interesting perspective about it.
こんな子供たちを助ける仕事に就きたい。私の中でくすぶっていた炎が再び大きく燃え上がったのです。
I am trying to analyze this a little. This could also be a product of like her love for Noah. Children traumatized by harsh family environments trying to desperately rebuild their lives. I don't know if it's a reach, but like considering her Noah's family environment and all. I mean, she already got to the point that she was committing crime and all. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's she might not exactly know it, but part of it is like out of her love for Noah. That's how I interpret it.
そして私は晴れて刑務官になりました。間違いを犯した人たちに救いの手を差し伸べる、そんな人間になりたい。挫折ばっかりだったけど、私の人生はここから始まるんです。受刑者のみんなに私の経験を教えてあげたいんです。どんなことがあっても諦めず、努力をし続けていれば。
To think, I had to end up with such a messed up life. Was she reading her own diary or something?
よくよくひどい人生を歩んできたな。
Looking back on my life, I felt awful since this morning.
うわ、肌きたな。
I'm heading to work on just 3 hours of sleep, making me irritated beyond belief.
化粧めんどくさ。
Life is such a hassle.
化粧も面倒だし、化粧直しで誰かに会うのもめんどくさい。
It's just a hassle all around. Apparently, I tend to attract hassles.
これがフォレストゲートインダストリーから新たに支給された装備です。
Just as I thought, I was finally getting rid of a calabash bitch. All her duties fell onto me.
これまでのライオットショットガンは殺傷性が低いですが、必要以上に傷を負わせる可能性がありました。
I'm not cut for being the kashicho in charge of the Tokubetsu Keibitai. It's just making me busier.
そこで開発されたのが特定の違反行為を取り締まることに特化した装備です。
この先っぽが U の字になった長い棒がですか？
I like how Hiro is there.
はい。陰部摩擦を行うボート専用の鎮圧装置。
それが
さすまたです。
Bear rod.
さすまた。
これで伝部を拘束し、射精を無力化します。一応試作品をお渡ししておきます。折りたたんで持ち運びできるので。
なるほど。鎮圧して鎮圧する兵器を至急に支給と。深いですね、シコレンコ監視長。
ただ、まだ実戦使用はしないでくださいとのことです。どのようになるか分かっていないそうなので。
I head to my next task with my new equipment in hand. I must check the Tokubetsu Keibitai's development schedule, check the locks in the obscenity ward, and then make my handover to the night shift. Check the locks. Wait, she's a kanshicho. She couldn't delegate that task to her other officer, the officers under her. Oh yeah, I just remembered. They're so fucking useless. She's the only one who takes the prison job seriously. After that, I had to return the prisoners who have finished their meals to their cells and deal with the files of documents that have accumulated.
これどうやって折りたたむって言ってたっけ？
The hand that won't function due to my lack of sleep. I twist the base of the rod around. Oh yeah, maybe I should get some sleep. So during the break, I did end up taking a nap. Probably that was a 2-hour nap. 2-hour nap. I don't know. I don't even remember what time I took a nap. I took a break, and then it's now 1 a.m. I don't like suffering.
確かこっち側のフックを外して。あれ？これはネジだから違うのか？
No matter how much I do, it never ends. I focus my mind on completing the task in front of me, just trying to get through the day in one piece. My wish to rehabilitate prisoners went down the drain, somewhere along the way.
ああ、もうなんで小さくならないんだよ。
Of course, we know the reason involving the. That's a crazy story, man. I'm frustrated. It's been like this for a while now. No matter what I do, I can't calm down. I feel like my mind is being constantly stirred up. I know why. My Imoto came to the prison.
よしたらよ、伝馬所有次郎のやつが上等なマンコにローションをぶっかける行為とかって怒り出してよ。
You're evil. This may not be my dream stage, but it's my one and only place. And you're trying to take it away from me again. You won't let me have even the shithole. Huh? Well, in that case, I will fight you for the first time for my own sake.
おい、修一郎、大丈夫か？
I won't run away. This time, I will point my blade at you and make you writhe in pain. Ah! Yes, like this. Oh shit. She wasn't actually hoping to actually do that in real life. Ah, fuck. I realized that I did something unbelievable.
おいよ修一郎、てめえどうしたんだよ。
I had no idea what happened. Suddenly, my buttocks are lifted, and I feel an impact as I'm taking a pile bunker to the scrotum. Looking up, I see Sovereign. Her face turns pale. I sense it.
おい大丈夫か、どうなった？
What's going on? She's trying to wipe her hands out of it. My balls.
睾丸が
They're gone.
なくなった？
Sovereign covers her mouth with her
な
hand.
くなるんだ睾丸って。試作品ってまさか。
Ozawa goes pigeon to toad.
俺のも取るつもりっすか。
違うそんなつもりじゃ。
いくら囚人の人権を奪うっつったって金玉まで取るのはやりすぎなんじゃねえすか。
取ってない。こんなことするつもりじゃ。
Oh man, Sovereign's breaking down. Sovereign looks like she's about to cry. Of course, my balls are still here. I just collapsed involuntarily due to the strong stimulus. But I thought that was a perfect chance.
ひどいぜ監視長。修一郎はあんたが倒れた時だって必死に介抱したじゃねえか。
Ozawa is a great actor.
人でなしがよ。
Now she's generally crying.
ごめん。いやそんな。
Sovereign's face loses its color and becomes even paler.
いや相手はクズの変態だ。そんなことを言って私を騙そうとしている可能性だってある。
Bro, the cope mode.
触診で確認させてみろ。陰部を出せ。
Ozawa lowers my zipper, exposing my groin. But I already prepared for this. I heard an interesting story during your previous training session.
ボン、空手ってのは殴り合うだけの芸じゃねえんだ。いろんな面白いこともできる。
Alright, what can we do with it?
コツかけって言ってな、琉球空手の技法だが、呼吸で体の器官をある程度自由に移動させることができるんだ。
You mean like some bullshit in like some anime when someone tries to stab someone and they saw that it goes through a vital part of the person, but then the next scene later, oh, I just moved my heart around. Or like when you're playing some, I don't know, Baldur's Gate 3 and some shit involves piercing the head, and there's a 20D roll, and then you successfully get that 20D roll, you know, you get a 20, and then your brain somehow moves away from the blade inside your brain. You know what? I don't know. Internal organs, like the heart.
男の中で唯一外に露出してる器官といやなんだよ。陰嚢、つまり金玉だよ。
The balls. I've been practicing to hide my balls instead. I plan to make it a one-time performance to show Ozawa and Kugitani-san. I haven't mastered the breathing technique yet, but I'm able to hide them with my tie.
なくなってる。
And Sovereign's lack of knowledge about male anatomy works in my favor.
とにかくエリコさん、樋口医師のところに。
No, that's useless. If I move now,
動かしたらダメなのか？
the other one will come off.
血も。
And once the balls are gone, they will come back. Sovereign seems deeply shocked.
ああもう、私に睾丸があれば移植できるのに。
This fucking being just keeps on giving, man. I like it. Many hours in, it's still giving me this shit. She looks dead serious. To avoid being too cruel, I bring the main topic up. Kashicho, if you feel guilty about this, would you listen to my request?
お願いだと。
Kuribiyashi's not feeling well. I want to comfort her. It's pointless to ask her to relinquish her authority over the Tokubetsu KB Tai. All we need is I. Can you think of anything?
そんなこと私は。大丈夫か？
The pain from losing my balls, that's...
そんな痛みが。
I keep going. exaggerating the pain of that. Kobayashi is my Tomodachi. I hate to see her like this. Please, lend me your wisdom. Biting her lower lip tightly, Sovereign slowly closes her eyes.
方法はある。
She looks like she swallowed a bitter
あ
bug.
いつがすぐに元気になる方法が。
You do? She nods slightly and reluctantly.
その方法は。
あ、コンセントが曲がってて入らない。なんか面白くなってきました。ここが曲がるって。
今日も元気に情緒不安定だな。
No, I still remember in her route. There was 3 days straight, I think. She was so unstable. She'd immediately cry and then she developed bipolarism or some shit. I think we're getting that. I'd love to see that again.
Na.
Mina, I want you to listen a bit. I stand on the podium surveying Team 19. Do you remember what happened last time when Officer Yamagishi barged in?
ああ、紅林のお嬢ちゃんを本気で気味悪がってた。
今度騒いだら見張りつけるって。
Yes. And starting today, we're lucky enough to have someone keeping an eye on us. There she is. Please, be nice to her.
ただいまより本グループワークの特別監査役となったソフィー・アシコレンコだ。
Bro, the team is so back! The team is so back! Team 19 is back. Also, Akashicha has a lot of time to do this.
これからは常に待機してお前たちを見張っている。よろしく頼むぞ。私がいたら多分あいつは落ち着くと思う。
Isn't that pretentious?
これは事実だ。残念ながら。
Tightening her well-groomed eyebrows, she lowers that hat's brim.
あいつは私が近くにいれば満足なんだ。なぜかは知らん。でも、これまでもそうだった。
Still acting like... Well, obviously, she's trying to hide their relationship. Indeed, I've never seen her happier than last time. She went haywire after being pushed away. The reason has to be Sovereign. Maybe we'll see some progress as she comes with us.
でも、いや、それだけは。
周一郎、また金玉が痛み上がるのか？
わかったよ。やればいいんだろう、やれば。
She finally accepts, despite looking like she swallowed 100 bitter bugs. Bruh, Akashicho has a lot of time. She has a lot of time to do this thing. She has time to do this? She agrees to be the one in charge of Team 19. I told Warden Mizashira about it, and she had no objections.
おいお前、これはどういうことですか？
I mean, it might work for Warden Mizashira's favor anyway, because she's allowing herself to... She's not, you know... She's allowing herself, you know, supposedly a busy Kashicho who also took on responsibilities of, like, Yugao. And she has time to do this? The next day, Kobayashi comes to talk to me. We need a supervisor. So, I called her.
めちゃ唐突でわけがわからないんですが。
Yeah, she's assigned here.
ここへ？
Every day.
毎日？どうせ。
Cohabitation! What the hell? Noah. Kobayashi often says stuff I don't understand. Do you want to get along with Sovereign?
そりゃまあ。
Then, here's your chance. Kobayashi's face lights up like candles on a birthday cake.
これからあの人が来るんですよね。ここに。
Yeah, soon.
そこのドアから来るんだ。
What are you doing?
出待ち。
She seems to be having a great time waiting by the door.
嘘、やばい、めっちゃ緊張してきた。こういう時は家族の名前を呼んで落ち着かないと。
Oh, I guess this is how she's gonna fuck up. Alright, let's go.
世界で一番愛しいお姉ちゃん。大して興味のないお母さん。私を捨てたお父さん。
I'll join too. Mayonnaise-san. Done. That's how he totally hates his parents. He knows his parents abandoned him too.
父親、お母様、先代、おばあ様、久留米のおじき、宗像の二代目、五輪下がりの三重の兄弟、親子杯を交わした一門19191人の極道たち。
The 69. All 69 members. Hers is interminable. I see some of us can't get one name out.
そういや、紅林のお嬢ちゃん、そのほっぺたどうした？ポツポツができてやがる。
Well, technically, Izumi has her dad. I mean, I think she liked her dad, but yeah, I guess she didn't even sing that, but okay.
私めっちゃ興奮するとニキビできるんですよ。
Why?
血流がバカになるからじゃないですか？あの人が家に帰ってくる日はいつもできてましたから。
そういや、私も去年はひでえニキビ面でな。若い死にも随分心配されたもんだが。
私もニキビひどかったけど、2年くらい前に亡くなったね。
The entire time she was in the damn ward, man. I still get some from time to time.
私、ニキビできてます？
Yeah, just one.
無理。
Huh?
無理。こんな顔であの人に会うのとかめっちゃ無理すぎ。しんどい。
Man, that was so cute. I don't think anyone will notice.
安全の状態で会いたいっていう乙女心がわかんないんですか？
Oh, she's still unstable.
情緒のジェットコースター。
生きるのに苦労しそう。
She starts crying. Someone comfort her. If you cheer her up.
静かに。足音が聞こえませんか？
Yeah, it sounds like it's getting closer.
来た。
Yeah.
ねえ、来ましたよ。ほら来た。
Kobayashi, that hurts.
来る。
She's so cute, man. Don't hit me. It hurts. I know. Welcomed by enthusiastic cheers, Sovereign makes a gloomy appearance. I'm guessing supposedly there was is it Soichiro, but it's like the two people or whatever. Well, yeah, whatever.
くそ、頭に響くな。あまり大きな声を出すな。
Sincerely sorry. Noah. Jesus Christ, Noah. Kobayashi looks like she's praying with her hands clasped in front of her chest. Kami.
人間だが。
Ningen, apparently.
やばい、すごい近くにいます。もう喋れないかもって思ってたのに、めっちゃ嬉しいと言っても過言ではありません。
I'm glad you're feeling better.
元気は元気だけど。
層に入っただけじゃねえのかい。
She's on to the next stage. I push her back and she stumbles forward.
なんだよ。
Wait, give me a second. God damn it, I thought I was about to sneeze. Okay, let's continue. Wait, what happened to my OBS? Okay, let's continue.
好きです。
Sovereign tightly seals her lips, crossing her arms and turns away. From then on, she doesn't utter a single word. Our evening free time ends in complete silence.
なんか地獄みたいな1時間だったな。
That's the first time I felt a silence this heavy.
本人は幸せそうだ。
The gap between them, or rather Sovereign's disgust, seems quite profound.
この手打ち、なかなかに骨が折れそうだな、ボン。
I anticipated that. I don't know why, but their confrontation was quite flashy. I don't think they can become friends that easily. I'll create an opportunity. I'm determined to explore any strategy for Kurubayashi. Thus, a runaround for Kurubayashi and Sovereign. Nothing better than creating a game together to become friends.
そうかな。
Isn't that how we became friends?
そうだよね。
Well, obviously Isui is already at the... She already has the maxed out disposition at this point. Affection meter, if you like. Rationally thinking, this seems like the best option. So, Kashito, please help Kurubayashi out.
はあ？なんで私がそんなことまで？
Balls.
わかったよ。やるよ。
I like Sovereign so easy.
お手伝いよろしくお願いします。再びの地獄か。
Don't worry, I've got it all figured out. Kashito.
なんだ？
Oh wait, maybe I should use their language. Sensei. Please, call her Senpai.
なんでだよ。
Well, she has more experience than you making games, so it makes sense.
私の方がずいぶん年上だろうが。
Doesn't it make sense to ask someone who knows the job better than you?
そんな屈辱的なことができるか。
Oh, considering all the things going on for them, man, this is actually humiliating for her. Balls.
やればいいんだろ。それで私は何をしたらいいんですか、先輩。
That's a critical hit.
話しかけてくれた。
They're talking.
地獄の底がこんなに深いとは思わなかった。
金玉？
Kintawa. Nuggets are moving lately.
ああ、金玉。
あるのか。
Why is Sovereign asking an obvious question with an obvious answer? What the hell, Sovereign?
修一郎、壊れてる。
Yeah, I'm fixing it now.
嬉しいです。こうして一緒に肩を並べて仕事ができるなんて。
Looks like repairing their relationship will take some time. Thinking that my perspective alone might be narrow, I'll ask various people's opinions.
本番終わりとかはみんなと親睦を深めるためにカラオケ行ったりすることが多いね。
Really? Karaoke it is then. Please sing!
私が指示しました。
Huh?
たまにボケるとそういう顔されるの普通に傷つくんだが。
その歌うではなく、
歌うのはやだ。好きじゃないんだ。
Kintama.
わかったよ。
I mean, it could be Kintama and Leak. There's a lot of things he could use on her, by the way.
また歌声が聞けるんですか？録音？
早くマイク渡せ。
Here.
イヤホンじゃん。
It can also be used as a microphone.
外見はどうにもならんだろう。
しかしボン、カラオケっていうのは時に信じらんないほどに最悪の空気になるもんだぞ。
No, it motivates people.
モチベーションの権限。
If needed, I can even do a striptease. What the? Of course, then naman.
看守の前で脱ぐ胆力があるんだろな。
Please, welcome our first singer, Sofia Shikolenko.
喉開くかな。
All right, I'm excited.
ラララ。
おお。
Sovereign singing is several times better than expected. You're really good.
まあ昔撮った絹塚がな。
Your voice is so beautiful. It was a pleasure to listen to.
そうか？
Oh, she's happy. And she blushed. She blushed.
よいしょが上手。
思ったよりうまい具合に進んでるな。あ、今私が歌ったらデュエットが編集できるかもしれない。
嫌な予感がしてきた。
ラララ
I like how one of them, yeah, that obviously that's the only scene they were asked to do, but like, let's just keep it this. Okay. I love these sisters, man. Shit, my, yeah, this is their vocal warm up. Probably they asked them to record their vocal warm up or some shit.
ラララ
Kurabayashi sings. She's 3 times better than Summer. Oh no, not this again. It's good. Oh man, the opening song, man, that gets me pumped up. Summer's not gonna like that.
惨めだ。
なんでね
I wonder why. She looks like karaoke is in the right way. I trust Ozawa a lot.
仲良くなるならやっぱキャバクラっしょ。どんなやつでも同性ならこいつで一発だぜ。
So I'll try the club
お
option.
洋服とかどうするの？
I don't think Kurabayashi cares about what Sovereign
言
wears.
い方。
I'll prepare a Got Lolly outfit for Kurabayashi. But this isn't the outfit made by Sofia Shikolenko. Or is it? Sovereign brought it from somewhere. It's a size too big. Oh, okay. If Sophia made it, okay, she's gonna be happy. And if it's a size too big, I can imagine it's a dress she made for herself or something. Ozawa said, if it's not a strip club but a host club, it'll look even more authentic.
ようこそいらっしゃいましたお嬢様。どうぞこちらへ。
She's role playing as a host. Okay.
天国じゃん
Kurabayashi is into it.
何でも入れてください一番高いものを私シャバに2000万近い貯金があるので
お待たせいたしました。パイパンエロシックでございます。
水だこれ美味しい
She's having a great
な
time.
るほど。こういう形だと会話せざるを得ないわけか。
基本的に二人きりだもんね。
いくら出したら許してくれますか
Oh no. Kurabayashi's misunderstanding what kind of place this is. Well, yeah. I guess some people go to the host club and try to do that, I guess.
そういうことではねえと思うんだが。
ああ好き
I should stop trying to force a conversation between them.
なら一緒にゲームでもしてみたらいい。会話はなくても勝負が白熱すれば盛り上がるもんさ。
So, I brought a handmade board game commonly seen in prison. They don't want to say the word chess. Okay.
ルールは
苦しいことを共有すると仲間意識が目覚めるらしい。
Hmm? Let's face the ups and downs together.
なんで私がこんなことを。
I'm actually surprised Sovereign was willing to agree to do to also join in mine.
流れる汗も美しい
お互いの共通点が多ければ親近感が湧くんじゃないか。
They even asked Himeru. What do you like?
甘いものとネバネバしたもの。
What do you hate?
グレープフルーツ。
この年になると酒の場での交友が多くなりますね
Jesus Christ, Mr. was also into this, man.
何してる
I'm making booze for mental alcohol. Just keeps on giving.
吊り橋効果とかって
確かにここで命の危機にはさらされたけど。
さっきから何現場で遊んでんだ港。
Oh man. No, I'm actually surprised she's willing to even mind herself. She's also working.
っぱり汗も美しい。女子会とか。
Hey, hey, who's your crush? I slammed my fist on the table and let out a frustrated shriek.
ファンがこんなに精神的にやられてんのは珍しいね。
ヘロヘロしてんね。はい、矢切で上がり。ヒメルちゃんが大貧民ですよ。
イレブンバックって四十八手の11番目じゃないのか。
Oh yeah, that had to remind me that she also gambles. It'll be funny if they also return that storyline in this in the grand route.
山岸主任強制処遇官、どうしたか。おい、なんだこのひどい光景は。ご飯を粗末にして農家の人に申し訳ないとは思わないのか。
0858 dropped out due to a trembling vibration. Wait, dropped out? It should have been maybe dropped it due to the trembling vibration, not like. Okay, never mind. Yeah, but I think it's dropped. She dropped it because they were talking about food being wasted.
やはり貴様か。
So easy.
どうして貴様はそういつもビクビク震えているんだ。寒いのか会いたいのかどっちだ。
No matter how much I struggle, it seems impossible to repair the relationship. I never thought I'd be so powerless. I think the number one thing the number one thing that he's missing is if he knows what their relationship is, because he's approaching this like he's trying to get friends or co-workers or whatever together, so it's obviously gonna miss the mark.
この程度で値を上げるんじゃねえよ。観南真空汝を玉にすって言うだろ。
そうだ。もっと別の手段考えよう。
Any other suggestions?
いやー、我ながらかなり関係が修復してきましたよね。これはもう仲良くなったと言っても過言じゃありませんよね。
Bro, she's so delusional. Well, she needs another wake up call, I guess. Everyone, you can tell.
あの人が近くにいるだけで女性ホルモンが生成されるんですよね。
You can tell everyone was like, "That's bullshit, bro."
な、
Hormones, or how she pronounced it, hormones.
もうめちゃドバドバ出てきますよ。あの良すぎる顔を見てるだけで。
What happens when they come out?
肌がテロテロになる。
Smooth.
触ってみてください。ほら。
I reach out to touch it.
べちゃべちゃしてんね。
It's more gooey than smooth. Why?
きっと体が生きろって言ってるんでしょうね。知りませんけど。
おい、それっぽっちしか食わないで力が出るか。もっと腹に入れろ。
I suspect that most of the issue comes from Kurobayashi.
あ
She looks completely unaware that she's being hated.
はあ？私が嫌われてるわけがないじゃありませんか。あの人は昔から私のことが大好きだったんですから。
Really?
それはもう宇宙で一番可愛いと常々言っていました。
Really?
昔こんなことがありました。私はかぶれがちで普通に売っている服が着れないことも多い子供でした。
Analogies?
ある日、どうしてもあの人が着ているフリル付きのワンピースが着たくって泣きじゃくったんです。
Oh, maybe this he'll notice the thing about their hands, because that's how he caught on to them being sisters. He was looking at their hands or something. So, uh-huh.
そしたら裁縫の練習を始めて毎日少しずつ縫っていって3ヶ月もかけて可愛いピンクのワンピースをあつらえてくれました。
Wow.
そして喜ぶ私にこの輪なら絶対に似合うと思った。
How lovely. Pictured. The face she makes when she thinks, wait, did that happen? Or did I just narrate one of my fantasies? But now she's behaving like that.
きっと何か意味があるはずなんです。 それが判明するといいんですが。
Kobayashi gonna comprehend why she's being treated like that. Because she can't understand. She can't deal with it. Sumari, she's confused. I believe that what she said is true, but I also think that Sovereign hates her.
だろうな。
What should we do? There's nothing we can do. There's no sign that the relationship is getting better. We've gotten this far and still got no result. That's absolutely ridiculous. Even I can see that much.
滑稽か。確かに八方手を尽くして結果なしってなら事実だろうな。
The Kumicha laughs, as she usually
まあ
does.
ボン。てめえの最近の行いは無様でバカらしいもんばっかりだった。けどな、その献身は暴力の世界に身を置く私にとってとても美しく映ったよ。無様？上等じゃないか。三下には言わせておけばいい。円弱伊豆くんぞ広告の志を知らんやってな。
Is this a real saying in Japanese? Because I suddenly remembered something about. Yeah, there's an English equivalent line to this. I don't know if they just made this up on the spot or if this is an actual Japanese line, Japanese code that goes around. Because it's so similar to the English line. I know. Quotation, code, whatever. You know what? Never mind. Let's be.
この都政、結局は自ら動いたやつが勝つもんなのさ。
Says the Kumicho in a kind tone while stroking Izumi, who's peacefully asleep.
はい。それも悪くない。やれるとこまでやってみなよ。
She's always so cool. Oh, they're already introducing how the cool plotline. I'm still damn Ward's handyman, so I run into Izumi occasionally in the underground and have a chat. Also, I said that barbecue could be another idea.
バーベキュー
But there's no meat to grill around here.
ならどうする？
I'll strip naked and roast myself. Then, I'm gonna enjoy my meat with a pinch of salt.
最高。
The Kumicha's encouragement filled me with motivation once again. Hard and strong!
生き生き健康。
Ikiki Kenko. I might have to remember this line, so let's save this. After parting ways with Izumi, I returned to work. I brainstorm my next plan while checking off items on the checklist. No matter how many opinions I collect, who should I ask next?
私には聞いてくれないんですね。
Was Julia watching him do all this stuff with Sovereign? What the fuck? I turn around. Akashicho is standing behind me. Akashicho. Agatsuma Julia.
そう形式ばれず、どうぞシスタージュリアとお呼びください。
He's an enemy. We just haven't confronted each other yet.
いろんな方に面白いことを尋ねて回っていたと聞きましたよ。なのにどうして私のところには来てくれないのでしょう。寂しくて泣いちゃいますよ。おいおいおい。
I like how Julia cries is similar to his sister. Adechan. I don't understand why she's here. I wasn't aware she knew about the damn ward either. Yeah, I wasn't given the impression that she only learned about the damn ward from Shuichiro, but now it might be a different situation this time around because you remember Yugao lost her responsibilities and Yugao shows up in the damn ward, so maybe Julia inherited the responsibilities of Yugao for the damn ward.
葉月ちゃんが知っている場所を私が把握していないと思いましたか？公正不能坊くらい存じ上げておりますわ。
Okay, thanks for answering my question. I never seen you here though.
ええ、葉月ちゃんがいるところにわざわざ来たいとは思いませんでしたから。
Her words clearly convey her position.
だからあなたが葉月ちゃんを倒してくれてすっごく助かってしまいました。湊修一郎ちゃん。
He understands the situation. I try to avoid suspicions to bring order to the prison.
私にはたくさんの目がありますからね。 一辺では理解できずともそれを集合させることで見える事実もあるんですよ。
I'm actually curious how he's gonna bring her down. I doubt it's gonna be a violent option. It's gonna be a much more interesting option, especially for someone who is very similar with him. And even after all the routes we've been through, she's still mysterious to me. I've seen Sister Julia many times.
湊ちゃんはどうなのでしょう。一体誰の指示で動いているかそれまでは分かりませんでした。
She seems quite different from my first impression of her.
ですが義理人情で動くタイプではありませんよね。何か明確な自分のメリットがなければ行動しない。
Perhaps my senses got sharper through various encounters and experiences.
私ですら手を焼いていた葉月ちゃんをあっさりと封じ込めるその行動力、それが素晴らしい力であることは間違いありません。
Her voice is sultry and vicious.
それにあなたからは私にとても近しい匂いを感じますからね。
What scent? Her tone twists her opponent's thoughts effortlessly.
ですからどうでしょう。私とお友達になりませんか。
She's dangerous.
そしたらあなたが求めているものを今すぐにでも取り戻してあげますよ。
In a sense, she's way more dangerous than Yagao. No, thank you. I shouldn't get involved with her. Forming an alliance with her is out of the question. Unless I have something that completely restrains her. Absolutely not. Actually, you know the funny thing? Since in ECB's route they did form an alliance, and because of that alliance, that even got like Julia to go off to prison. So, yeah, that might be interesting. You know, an almost repeat of the same solution that got her to go off anyway.
あらそうですか。残念。
So, I'm curious of which approach he'll take to bring her down this time around. Because 2 of the 3 routes, he was actively antagonizing her. But in the route where they're really where they're friends, she's still left anyway. So, surprisingly, she easily backs off.
だったら私たちはお友達になれないということですか。
She says cheerfully, "Kanchu and prisoners can't be friends."
それは確かに。
However, her eyes are not laughing at all.
けれどそれ以外の関係になれるかもしれませんね。
What did she mean by that? What do you mean? Okay.
さあ何でしょう。それではまたお会いしましょう。あなたに主のご加護があらんことを。湊ちゃん。
Then she leaves.
修一郎さん
Yeah, hi.
どうしたよ少年、ずいぶんと黙りこくっちゃって。お腹痛い？
Gomen. I erased Sister Julia from my mind. She sure made a creepy entrance, but there's no use thinking about it now. So, to come back to the conversation,
実際恋愛すると女性ホルモンは出るよ。
I asked Iguchi-sensei about Kurubayashi and Sovereign.
エストロゲンが分泌されるから。ほら、恋してる女の人は綺麗って言うでしょ。
Kurubayashi is in love with Sovereign then.
それも素敵だと思うけど、ちょっと考えづらい気はするよね。
But her face was really sticky.
ふむ。
It was sopping wet.
となると、顔から分泌されているのは今までの話から類推すると汗じゃない？
Sweat.
緊張してると人間汗かくから。汗。
So, it could have been sweat. meaning that Kurebayashi got covered in sweat when she talks to Sovereign. Do you think it will stay like this forever?
どうかな。単純接触効果ってあるからね。特定の刺激に触れ続けていると対象を好きになっていくっていう。
For Sovereign to like Kurebayashi, we need to lock them up in the same room for 10 days.
足りるかな。30日間くらいだったらなんとかなるかも。
Higuchi-sensei leans back in her chair, swiveling it left and right.
ノアさんは一度もここへは来てくれないから断言はできないけれど、やっぱり先生、恋愛感情ではないと思うんだな。
Why do you say that?
彼女にはまだ恋愛感情で人を好きになるほどの情緒が備わっているとは思えないから。
Yeah, she only developed the ability to do that when she finally accepts, she finally understands her, Oh, that's why she got her first period and all. Oh, okay, I finally understand. So she's basically like a child at this point, which makes sense. And then she gets her puberty. She gets her first period. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, got it. Higuchi-sensei's voice gets cold and piercing.
私も一方だけから聞いた話にこういう言い方はしたくないんだけど、ノアさんの感情は子供の持つ編集に近いと思うんだよ。
She describes Kurebayashi's feelings towards Sovereign as obsession.
赤ちゃんってね、2、3歳の頃に自我が芽生えて物への執着を示すんだ。おもちゃはここじゃないと嫌とか、パパ行かないでとか。
What she says resonates with me. For the past couple of days, Kurebayashi has been acting quite childishly.
ノアさんは幼少期に、ごめんね、これ本当に想像。自分の執着や愛着をちゃんと表現できなかったんじゃないかな。
With her obsession, Kurebayashi cannot imagine that Sovereign hates her. What should I do?
こればっかりは先生も専門じゃないし、子供いたことないからわかんないけど、自分はこれが好きだよって自分が満足するように伝えることができたら、その編集は消えるのかもしれない。でもさ、相手に対しての好きってその人の感情もあるわけでしょ。
Kurebayashi wants to show her affection to Sovereign, but she probably won't accept her. And Kurebayashi doesn't seem to understand that. Her feelings are a mess. Her and Sovereign's emotions are all mixed up. I think Kurebayashi may have done something wrong. But I'm not aiming to solve Kurebayashi's fundamental issues. If I had stronger romantic feelings for Kurebayashi, I might have thought differently. But no matter what kind of person she is, it's okay. She has her charm, and it's fine for her to have a childish side. You don't have to force yourself to grow or erase any immature parts. I just want to create games with her. Alright, we're gonna see a much more interesting solution down here. I can't wait to see what he does. So, if having Sovereign around makes her happy, I'll bring her along. And if she wants to make amends, I'll repair that relationship.
それがプロデューサーの仕事っていうわけね。
Yes. At the same time, becoming friends with Sovereign seems like the most rational approach. Regardless of the means, as long as there's I can follow your instructions, Higuchi-sensei. It seems quicker to reach out to Sovereign than Kurebayashi. Okay, he did come up with this conclusion as well in the previous route. Higuchi-sensei sighs, putting both her hands behind her head.
あの子も意固地だからね。嫌い。だから絶対に許さないっていう一遇の考え方になっちゃってるから、とっても余裕がない。だから脆い。悪い子じゃないんだけどね。
I know. Sovereign is, in her own way, going along with everything for me. I believe that's her way to atone for the Kintama. But she's also caring.
金玉
She was like, Kintama? Maybe she needs some kind of trigger. I think to myself.
あ、金玉で思い出したけど、
Speaking of Kintama.
前に先生とした約束、覚えてますか？ あ、こいつ利用するだけ利用して。
He playfully nudges my head again. Now I remember. The favor?
そう、それ。 もうそろそろお願いしたいんだけど、大丈夫かしら？
If it's something I can do, if there's something I can help with, I'll do anything. I wasn't expecting that kind of request though.
天津くんとお話をさせてくれますか？
What? She's gonna talk to his dick? What? Amatsu-kun. I glanced down at my crotch. There he is, behaving, and properly covered. I think he's asleep right
起
now.
こせる？
Hey, Amatsu-kun. He's not coming out. I hear nothing from my groin.
いろいろと条件があるんだ。天津くんが出てくるには。
Basically, he comes out when I'm erect. I can also have a mental conversation with him, even if he's semi-erect. But he needs to be fully hard to recognize others.
つまり全裸になったら出てくるということなんかしら。
Basically. Wait, his portrait already shows he's already naked. Is he only like topless? What the fuck?
でも今
But
は
he did mention...
ああ、勃起してないね。パブロフの勃起。
for Boki? Did she say that?
でも今は勃起してないね。パブロフの勃起。
Oh, the old joke of Pablo's Boki or some shit. Even though I naturally get an erection when I'm naked, for some reason, I'm not hard. That's strange.
ここでの全裸に慣れちゃったのかな。
My body has gotten used to being exposed without any danger.
危険性がない。なるほど。
Or maybe it's because I'm with you. I'm relaxed, so I can't get hard.
なんか私では勃起できないと言われているようで複雑な気分がしないでもない。
Can't get hard because of it. It kind of feels bad to her. There might be other reasons, but that's probably the case. I think to myself, you could speak through me right now.
できれば直接話がしたいな。ダメ？
They can't have a conversation if they're not fully hard.
勃起どうしたらできるかしら。
If I provided with a different stimulus, I could probably get an erection. I'm gonna call it in. Okay, it's kind of awkward because the previous scene I had to cut out a lot, but basically Eriko had to show her boobs, so I had to cut that out. But their conversation is interesting. I don't know how Eriko was able to talk to Amatsu-kun, his dick, but let's go through this. So okay. Now, so this time I want to examine you, Amatsu-kun.
さて、それで今回はあなたを診察したいと思っているんです。天津さん。
Okay, maybe I could go even further. Okay. Okay. So she shows her boobs. Okay. I'm wearing my bra. That's easy to move. Oh, but that might stretch out my clothes. Well, I can just buy new ones. Okay. Amatsu-kun wakes up instantly.
これは一体どういうことだ、修一郎。
Higuchi-sensei wants to talk to you.
樋口女子がかい？
She bends forward, smiling.
こうしてお話しするのは初めてかな。はじめまして。私は樋口恵理子です。プリズンの医師をしています。
これはご丁寧に。はじめまして。私は天津郷根。通称天津くんです。
天津ゴアネ。ああ、チンだから。へえ、なるほど。そうかね。そういうことね。
少々不遜が過ぎるとは思っているのですが、ご容赦いただきたい。
Bruh, how did they talk anyway? How did she talk to his dick? I don't know.
いえいえ、修一郎さんを支えてきた立派な経歴があるではないですか。
私にできることなんて、修一郎が凍えている時に少し温めてあげることくらいですよ。
Higuchi-sensei converses with Amatsu-kun without any difficulty.
なんだかずいぶん大人っぽいね。修一郎さんとは年の差があるように感じますよ。
お恥ずかしい限りです。修一郎はまだまだ子供で。
He's like an elder advisor. Higuchi-sensei clicks her pen while laughing slightly.
さて、それで今回はあなたを診察したいと思っているんです。天津さん。
Why not just Amatsu-kun? She takes out my medical record with a serious expression.
湊修一郎さんの逮捕歴はこうです。公園での露出を繰り返し、10回の厳重注意の後、心療内科へ通院。しかしその1年後、電車の中で酔っ払いに絡まれた女性を助けるために露出。鑑定所へと連行されますが、貧困法制であったため、早期に釈放。あなたの認識とズレはありますか？
ありません。樋口女
Higuchi,
子の言った通りです。
Higuchi sensei calmly recounts my criminal history.
その後、再び露出行為を繰り返し、それが監視カメラに映っていたため、ネットニュースに取り上げられる。1ヶ月後に再逮捕。そして入院した。
はい。
精神鑑定などが行われましたが、問題なしと判断され、数ヶ月の後、退院。
その通りです。
その際、ご両親は一度も面会に来なかったとあります。修一郎さんは、家族仲が良好ではなかったと述べていましたが、虐待やネグレクトなどの事実はありますか？
どちらかといえば完全に無視されていた。積極的な虐待というより、まるでいないもののように扱われていた。その場にいるはずなのに、どこにも存在していないみたいに扱われていた。
Higuchi
そ
sensei
れが
nods.
私の認識です。
Higuchi sensei nods and returns her documents.
そして同年12月、再度露出を行い逮捕され、更生の余地なしとしてチューリッププリズンに投獄。罪状は公然わいせつ罪と警官に対する暴行。
I didn't assault anyone. I blurred out involuntarily. All I did was expose myself. They didn't believe me, though. I said it countless times during my trial. I dislike violence, and I don't have the strength to knock a police officer away. But my statement was never accepted.
天津さんも同じ考えですか？
ええ。修一郎は暴行なんて働いていません。私が証人になります。
However, the lawyer couldn't comprehend what I was saying. I couldn't call Amatsukun to the witness stand. They won't even let him stand up.
なるほど。
So I gave up. Until now, no one has understood what I said.
では、あなたには罪の意識がありますか？
Higuchi sensei asked me the same question she asked before. I do. Says Amatsukun quietly. Oh, that's
あ
it.
りま
That's
す。
it.
私には。
If it's not okay,
差
let's
し
start
支え
over.
なければどうして？
人様にご迷惑をおかけしました。
露出という芸術行為だったという認識ではないんですね。
それはもちろんあります。ですが、
Amatsuku glances briefly in my direction.
修一郎は私のために露出した。という、
あなたのために？
彼は私という存在を周囲に知らしめたかった。川に隠れ、世間の誰にも知られず消えていくのを不憫に思ったからでしょう。根は優しい子ですから。私のために犯罪行為をさせてしまったのは申し訳ないと思っています。
You're a wonderful Tomodachi to me. It's natural to want everyone to know about you. Higuchi sensei doesn't look at me, keeps her gaze on Amatsu-kun.
けれど修一郎さんには罪の意識はありませんよね。
はい。
その差はどこにあると考えますか？
Amatsu-kun and I are different. It's not strange for us to have different thoughts.
あなたは修一郎さんが露出しようとした際に止めましたか？
止めたこともありますし、黙っていたこともあります。ただその身だけは案じていました。
あなたにそれを制止する権限はないのですね。
それはありません。私にできることは相談に乗ることと、話し相手になることだけです。
Why does it feel like we're being interrogated? Higuchi sensei finally looks up.
ごめんね。でも私はカウンセラーでもあるから。それに、天津くんがプリズンにいるなら、先生の患者さんでもあるでしょ？
I see. Dealing with Higuchi sensei isn't as bad as it could have been. I knew she was different from doctors I met in the outside world.
今日はこの辺にしておきましょう。天津くんもありがとうございました。
いいえ、私の役に立てることなら。
修一郎さんもありがとう。天津くんと話をさせてくれて。
As long as you're satisfied. Even though I didn't do anything, I got to see some boobs. Sounds like a good deal to me.
今後もいろいろ協力するからさ。こっちの方にも協力してくれると嬉しいな。そしたら、おっぱいくらいだったらいつでも見せてあげられるよ。
In that case, I'll be happy to help anytime. Okay. Yeah, those are. It's a good thing it captured the whole scene, so we got that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and we're gonna continue with Hentai Prison later. I'll see you guys. Ciao.